I am a music producer. I started out in hip hop music. I'm from the Bay Area, and growing up, the only thing that you really could do was hip hop music. And then I discovered pop music and working with singers, and I found this girl Dev, and together me and my friend David, with our group, the Cataracts, developed Dev. And then it all sort of culminated with this song, Like a G6, that we all made together with the Far East Movement. And that turned out to be a really big hit and opened a lot of doors for us. And then I kind of proceeded to be a pop producer for a number of years, which for a while I loved, but then I fell out of love with it. And I started Kashmir, and that's kind of where I'm at now. And Kashmir is dance music, and it's been a way for me to just kind of unrestricted make the music that I want and that I find interesting. And it's just been a beautiful journey. And one of my biggest passions throughout all of this has just been, the science of production. And since I was young, I would collect sample packs. Back then, you used to have to get sent a CD in the mail, and you just have one CD of samples, and you would just use the hell out of it. And now we live in this world of like infinite samples, for better or worse. And it's been fun to make my contributions in the forms of the Sounds of Kashmir series, and also to plugins like the one that we're going to talk about today, KSHMR Chain.
Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. In terms of, before we move on to the plugin, which is obviously the focus of today's stream, what are some other songs that we might know that you produced? I know that sometimes producers don't get credited in the pop world, or they have been more recently, but a few years ago they weren't. Is there anything that we might know that you've produced?
Well, Like a G6 was the biggest one. I did a single for Selena Gomez called Slow Down. I did on Enrique Iglesias' last album, which is Sex and Love. I did most of the English tracks on there, and uh, I'm a Freak with Pitbull was like the big one, and I'm even in the music video, and that was fun. There was a song with David Guetta called Sweat. We originally produced for Snoop Dogg. That became a pretty big remix, and from Guetta, and I don't know. There's probably more, and I did a couple songs on Robin Thicke's album, the Blurred Lines album.
Great album.
I had this song called Secrets with Tiesto. That was pretty big. And I guess my second biggest song would be like Wild Card or Karate or Power, actually, with Hardwell. Crazy enough, they're like singing that as like the national anthem at Dutch football games now. Power kind of became pretty big.
That's wild.
Yeah, yeah. That's a really fun one to play live. Like the whole crowd is power. And even if you don't know the words, I mean, it's just like one word pretty much, power. So everybody sings it. So it's pretty fun.
That's crazy cool.